Hello guys, and welcome back to another CaffCast. Today, we are here to do the April monthly update vlog, and this one is quite a big one. There's some pretty big news involved in this. A few things that are happening at the moment which are sort of like big changes, and some additional content that we're making as well. So it's a good idea for you guys to stick around, but what I want to do, as I always do every month, is recognise the people who are supporting us on Patreon. We have a link which you guys can use down below if you want to support us on a monthly basis to make videos and buy new games to play with you all and all that kind of stuff. It's not mandatory or anything like that, but it's just a very good place where you guys can offer some support if you ever want to. But a huge thank you, as always, to our monthly donators, which this month are, bear with me to load the actual page, Campbell, James, and Badger. So a huge thank you to all three of you. You're being fantastically supportive, and if you actually go over to Patreon, there are a couple of extra bonus things that you can get. For example, if you donate $5, then you can get directly onto our either our Jurassic Road or our Zoo Lane in our Minecraft series, and there's sort of various other bits and pieces that I can do for you guys, because I feel like it's nice to give something back if you want to support me. But as I said before, it's not mandatory at all. If you can't afford to donate, that's absolutely fine. There are so many other things that you guys can do. Subscribe to the CaffCast, like the videos that you're watching, share them on Facebook and Twitter, bits and pieces like that. That's absolutely fine. So, April. Very strange month, this one. We are going to be moving house, if you can believe it. After doing YouTube from my parents' house for the past 3 years, we are finally in a position where I am able to once again start living on my own, going out and doing this on like a full-time basis, and actually be able to afford to pay for rent and bills and food and stuff like that. You know, I pay some money here, but it's nowhere near what you would pay in real life on your own. So I've kind of like been spending a while sort of thinking about it, and there's an opportunity to start working more with Kim, Yogscast Kim, and a few of the other guys from the Yogscast up in Bristol. So I've decided that the best thing for me to do is just to sort of take a fresh start and go there. Some of my sort of like fans who have been with me for a while will know that I spent a few years in London, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed being up there, and that kind of sense of freedom, and then coming back home again to start doing this and start working on this has been a really nice experience. And in the end, it's just turns out that we're now pretty much in a position where we can afford to just go out and give it a real go, and really try to make this a full-time thing where we all together as a community just do this on a full-time basis, which means a lot of new and interesting things for you guys, which is fantastic news. But it's also kind of scary because I'm moving to a new place on my own with people that I don't know particularly well, but I'm getting to know really well, and people like Kim have been absolutely fantastic and really supportive in helping me kind of like look for a place to live and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's all really fantastic. Doug is definitely coming with me, guys, because I'm going to be working from home quite a lot of the time, so he's going to be absolutely fine, and Kim knows some dog sitters and things like that, so there's plenty of opportunity for Doug to be in more videos as well, which is fantastic. So moving house is like the one of the big things. The other big thing this month is that I started doing live streams, daily live streams. They're not every single day at the same time, but most of the days they are 2 to 5 p.m. That's the 3 hours before the Yogscast start live streaming. So if you look at the Yogscast live schedule, usually they say like 5 until 8 someone goes live. We're trying to fill that 2 until 5 p.m. slot, because I know a lot of people have come over from the Ozcast community to start watching me, so I figured it makes sense for us to do like a sort of like a warm-up stream almost, and then the Ozcast obviously can go live and we can just go off air, and then everybody can just go over and join those guys, which I feel like is a really good way to just hang out and have a whole lot of fun. We're still making the normal content that we're doing. We're still doing Senran Kagura, which you guys are loving. We're still doing our 2 Minecraft series, which you guys are also loving. We're still doing all of our one-shots and our TerraTech content, which again you guys seem to really enjoying, and all the unboxings and stuff that we're doing are still happening. We've still got all that stuff happening. That's not changing whatsoever. It's purely just down to me really trying to manage my time as efficiently as I possibly can, and really just push myself as much as I can to find out how much I can physically do in a day. So it's like making sure that I'm always up like a reasonable time where I've like had breakfast and everything, and I'm walking Doug by 9 a.m. and doing all those kind of things. So it's actually really, really awesome, and I feel like it's good to get into a routine now, so that when I move to Bristol, there's going to be just like a nice, smooth transitional period. At least I hope that's what's going to happen. But anyway, just a bit of a update for you guys. But the content is kind of staying, hopefully, as good as it is at the moment. If not better, we're doing some more things, as I said before, with some of the CaffCast crew, which is absolutely fantastic. The live streams and stuff are getting a really good response. Yesterday we had, before we were hosted by CaffCast Kim, which brought the number up to 200. But on our own, we managed to have like 100 people join us, which was absolutely fantastic. So that's going really well. If you haven't had a chance to catch us, what I always do when I go live is I make sure that I put a video out which says we are live playing this game. If you can see that video anytime on my channel, that means that we are live on Twitch. And there should also, whenever I go live, be a little notification that comes up on any videos that you're watching, which says that I am live as well. So you have those two things to look out for. Alternatively, if you want an email to go to you whenever I go live, twitch.tv/CaffCast. If you press the follow button, and it'll ask you, do you want to receive notifications when this person goes live? Press yes, and you'll receive an email every day when I go live, which is basically gives you no excuse to not show up. So I think that should be a really, really good reason for you to come and join us. But anyway, I'm really trying to develop a sense of community here, guys, and we're having a lot of fun doing it. We also recently started adding content to our subreddit. We have a reddit.com/r/CaffCast. All the videos are going up there, so if you want to talk about them at all, or want to upvote them, or whatever you want to do, if you want to check them out and give us some comments or feedback on them, good or bad, doesn't really matter. You can go there and check that out. I'll make sure that I add a link in the description as well, so we have that added to our Twitter and Facebook and everything like that. And that's pretty much it. I think we're about there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. A huge thank you to everybody who's joined us recently. We've had a fantastic time in the past couple of months. We've had a lot of new people joining us, and we just recently hit 44,000 subscribers. And I'm really hoping that we will get to sort of like in the next 3 months to 50,000, which will be like absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that happens. But anyway, until next time, guys, I've been Caff of the CaffCast. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all for the Maze update next month. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.